Welcome, everybody, to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD and Attention Coach, 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. Today, I just want to have a general conversation about ADHD. It says a deficit of attention in the title, attention deficit disorder. It's very much a misnomer. ADHD is actually an executive functioning impairment. What's an impairment? Well, it's an impairment is something that is lesser. It's a challenge. For example, my eyesight is impaired. If I take these glasses off, I cannot read really anything. My eyesight's not really even 20/20. So what I do is I use my glasses to compensate for that impairment. One of the things about coaching is I get a lot of people coming to me and their vernacular is, I want to overcome my challenges. I want to fix this. Can I get this cured? I don't really want to have ADHD. And I find that mentality actually is really gets in the way of people who are trying to move forward. Because at the end of the day, if you have an impairment and you're trying to get over that impairment, I think you'll find yourself is really, really challenging. And this is really the demarcation of people that know a lot about ADHD, but they don't own it. They don't see it as an impairment. They see it as something that can be fixed. I'm having a little memory. A lot of times people will come in and they'll say, I watched your YouTube videos and my working memory is really bad. Can I improve it? And, I'll tell them let's say your working memory is at the 20th percentile and we were able to coach you and you were able to get it to the 30th percentile. That's a 50% improvement, but you're still way below average. Take a lot of energy for you to even get it up. It's a lot of wasted energy. Why don't we focus really more on what you're good at and trying to compensate for some of these limitations? So what's the point of this in the video? Well, the point really is simple, is if you have ADHD and you have the mindset that you're going to fix it or you can overcome it just by grit or will, I think that you're going to find you'll struggle with it. If you think that there's that secret tip or trick out there that's going to solve the problem, I think it's going to be a little bit of a challenge too. The idea is to literally look at it and own it. It's an impairment. It's a bit of a challenge. Maybe not try to fix the impairment, but try to understand the impairment and compensate for it. There's a lot of problem solving that goes back into that, but this is really subtle. Just shifting your mindset and going about what you're trying to do differently can really make all the sense in the world. With that, I hope that gives you food for thought. If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you're an existing viewer, we love your comments. Please post your thoughts on this and your perspectives. And with that, we also do what we do for you. Any contribution by hitting the thanks button would be greatly appreciated. So with that, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Attention Talk Video. Take care.